The devs have blessed us with a ton of updates and news to keep Helldivers 2 ticking over, so let's not beat around the bush and get straight into it. The first huge piece of news is we finally know when mechs will arrive in the game, and ultimately, it's all down to you Helldivers. Following the official Helldivers Twitter account posting that mechs are in full production, this was quickly met with a new post stating, "This is not a drill, our factories are under attack, halting all output. Helldivers have been deployed to liberate Tianquan." This is basically hinting towards Arrowhead Game Studios locking the release of mechs behind the liberation of this planet, and the post definitely had its desired effect, as hundreds of thousands of players began to descend upon Tianquan. This has been reflected with the brand new Major Order 2, as you are now tasked with securing the new line of combat exosuits by liberating the planet where the production facilities are located, and you only have 2 days to get it done. Game Master Joel is continuing his evil ways, as he has now summoned an army of automatons that have taken over Tianquan, and is dangling the carrot of mechs as a reward for taking back the planet. The pressure is truly on for Helldivers 2, as if the planet is not liberated within the time frame, the release of the mechs will be delayed with no alternative release date in sight. But don't worry too much, the community is already coming together with over 100,000 players currently attempting to take back the planet right now. And just to continue his evil ways, Joel decided we're all living a bit too comfortably, as Planetary Hazards have now been added to the game, which force you to adapt how you play the game. The hazards are live right now and vary dependent on the planet you choose to land on. The first hazard is the blizzard, a massive snowstorm that hugely affects your visibility, along with also decreasing your mobility. The next hazard is the polar opposite, with fire tornadoes causing huge swirly wind tunnels to randomly cover the map, burning anything in its sight, including both the enemies and you and your teammates. Iron storms are basically lightning storms, but they hugely affect how you play the game. When iron storms are active, you will not be able to call in any stratagems at all, including redeployments, meaning if you or a teammate dies during the storm, you will be all on your own. Meteor storms basically does what it says on the tin. Meteors will rain down from the sky and obliterate anything in its path. Having experienced this one firsthand, they can be a bloody nightmare when you're in an intense battle and you're having to play dodgeball with rocks falling from the sky while fighting for your life against a bunch of Terminids, but it really does add a whole new pressure element to the game. Rainstorms are fairly harmless. Yes, they decrease your visibility, but they don't have the same effect as the blizzards, as they do not impact your mobility at all. And to round off the planetary hazards, we have tremors, which are essentially huge earthquakes that can trigger across the map, causing players to either be slowed or stunned while active. I think we just need to put things into perspective too. This game has only been out a few weeks, and already we are seeing literally game-changing elements implemented this early on, which is going to be vital for the longevity of Helldivers 2. But just to keep the good news train rolling along, the devs also announced we have a ton of new gear coming to the game very soon. Along with Game Master Joel dangling the carrot of mechs releasing in Helldivers 2 with the liberation of Tianquan, players can now look forward to a bunch of new content coming to the game thanks to the cutting-edge Warbond, including numerous new weapons and armor sets. The cutting-edge Warbond is set to release on March 15th, and while everything hasn't been revealed just yet, here's everything we do know that will be coming to the game in a few days. We will get 3 brand new armor sets, including a light, medium, and heavy variant. The Exo 3 Prototype 3 includes a rubber layer for insulation, stating that the armor's wires operate at 400,000 volts, indicating some form of electrical components. The X16 Prototype 16 generates a strong magnetic field, again hinting towards electrical elements that will benefit the player. And the final and most mysterious armor set is the X00 Prototype X, with the devs saying it's the end result of several billion super credits and 12 years of research. The gear doesn't stop at armor sets though, as we will see some brand new weapons too. The LAS-16 Sickle is a laser rifle that fires in short bursts, with the benefit of never needing to reload, but it will suffer from overheating. The SG-8P Punisher Plasma is a modified shotgun that fires exploding plasma rounds, causing serious damage to the enemies and your teammates if you're not careful. And to continue the lightning theme, the ARC-12 Blitzer will project an arc of close-range lightning, or can also be charged to fire off powerful bolts, with the devs noting this is going to be extremely useful for groups of enemies. Which weapon are you most excited to see added to the game? Let us know in the comments down below, and while we've got your attention, go check out this Helldivers 2 video.